Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Let's discuss history in regards to that person that was cured on the advice of his wife, and thereafter she accepted, or she had confessed that she had accepted Islam. And she also explained that how she had accepted Islam, that there was a friend of hers that was in school, and she used to go to that friend's house who was in a nearby locality, or in the same locality, a nearby home, and finally she had accepted Islam. So when she had accepted Islam, the Appa then told her that now you must take ghusl. And she taught her how to make ghusl also. So this young girl then took ghusl. After she took ghusl, then the Appa taught her now how to perform salah immediately. So she started performing salah. But the Appa told her, don't read your namaz at home. You must come here and you must perform your salah here. And secondly, don't ever expose your Islam to anyone. Don't inform your parents, don't inform your father in particular, because your father will then oppress you. So she kept it a secret, she didn't tell anybody also, and the Appa also kept it a secret. Then one day she came to the Appa and she started crying. Now she's a new Muslim, she had just learned how to recite Quran Sharif. But look at the attachment Allah Ta'ala had given her with the Quran Sharif. So one day she came to the Appa and she said that how fortunate are the Muslim girls that every day at home they're able to read Quran Sharif, I'm not able to recite Quran Sharif. And she started crying. So the Appa used to always give her some advice, give her some nasihat. So one day the Appa told her that I learned something from one of the pious people. And what I learned from one of the pious people, I'm going to pass this over to you. Someday in your life, this is going to help you, this is going to assist you. So then she said that one pious person taught me that if any person is ever ill, then recite Surah Al-Nashrah. And in Surah Al-Nashrah, Allah Ta'ala makes mention of the difficulties that a person goes through in life. But after the difficulties, Allah Ta'ala brings ease, Allah Ta'ala makes everything easy for a person thereafter. So she said, this person taught me, recite Surah Al-Nashrah and blow into the water. So this is what I learned from the Appa, to recite Surah Al-Nashrah and to blow into the water. Then came the stage in my life, all this she's now explaining to her husband, how she had accepted Islam. So she said, then came the time in my life where I was now an adult, and it was time now for me to get married. So when it was time for me to get married, my proposal came, and this was a Hindu boy. So obviously I knew that I'm going to go into a Hindu home. Now it made it even more difficult. Now there's no namaz also. Now there's no Quran Sharif also over there. So she came back to the Appa and she started crying uncontrollably. And she said that I'm going to go into that home, no Quran Sharif. How am I going to survive over there without Quran Sharif? What love Allah Ta'ala gave her for deen in that short span of time. This is that love we must ask from Allah Ta'ala. Give me the love for the things of deen, Quran Sharif, for salah. These are the things that are extremely valuable in the court of Allah. Every sunnat of Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam extremely valuable in the court of Allah. The whole world cannot even pay the price. If you pay with the whole world just for one letter, one harf of the Quran Sharif, you cannot pay for even one harf, one letter of the Quran Sharif. So valuable is Quran Sharif in the sight of Allah Ta'ala. So the Appa told her, no, you don't worry, I will sort that out, I will make a plan for you. So she was astonished, how is the Appa now going to make a plan? So the Appa phoned her mother and told this girl's mother, look, that my daughter and your daughter, they're friends from school days. So what I want to do is, I want to sew 7 sets of clothing for your daughter. And this is a hadiyah, this is a gift from my side to your daughter. So the mother agreed, no problem, you can sew this. So 7 expensive sets of dresses she had sewn for this young girl. And she put the Quran Sharif in between the dresses. And then she put it into a gift pack. And then she phoned the mother and told the mother, see, I'm sending this gift to you, but you don't open this gift. You send it to the bride's home, and when she's at home, let her open it. This is a hadiyah for her. Let her open the gift. So the mother agreed to this also. So that gift was then sent to her home. When the gift was in her room, when it reached her room, the first thing she did, she opened the gift and she took out the Quran Sharif. And she hid the Quran Sharif away. So every morning, she told her husband, every morning, when you used to leave for work, I used to take the Quran Sharif out and I used to read Quran Sharif. Where there's a will, there's a way. When a person is sincere in what he wants to do, Allah will open that way for that person. A person, he wants the love of Allah. He wants the love of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. He wants the love of Quran Sharif. You be sincere. Just be sincere and make a little bit of effort in this direction. And see how Allah Ta'ala will open the way. You will reach your destination. But you must be genuine in that desire for yours. So nevertheless, she used to open the Quran Sharif and recite Quran Sharif. And then she says that in the evening, before you return from work, I used to hide that Quran Sharif away also again. So you never found out about the Quran Sharif, you never found out that I was a Muslim. But then came the time where you were now diagnosed that you have TB. And you came home and you told me that there is no cure for this illness whatsoever. So when you said there's no cure for this illness, immediately her mind went to the Quran Sharif. That the Quran Sharif is a cure for every illness. وَشِفَاءٌ لِمَا فِي الصُّدُورِ. This is a shifa for what is in the hearts of people, in the bosoms of people. Whether it's your spiritual illness, whether it is your physical illness, the cure is in Quran Sharif. So she said, immediately my mind went to this. When my mind went to this, then I told you that you make me a promise that if you are cured, then you're going to do what I will tell you to do. And you accepted. So when I came into the room, he thought that she is reading from the scripture. But in reality, she was not reading from there. She said, I recited Surah Alam Nashra. And I blew into the water. I recited Surah Alam Nashra. I blew on your body. And then I gave you that water to drink. And whenever you were thirsty thereafter, from that jug I gave you water until Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala cured you. When he heard this, what did he say? He said, if really I was cured because of the Quran Sharif, then I have no hesitation in accepting Islam. So he recited Kalima again. She made him read again. He recited Kalima again. When he recited Kalima again, she said, now go and take a ghusl. So he went and he took a ghusl. After taking a ghusl, she said, now come, I need to teach you how to perform salah as well. So she started teaching him how to perform salah. And he also now started reading salah. But again, she made the same condition that the Appa made. The Appa told her, don't expose your Islam to anyone. So the wife also now tells the husband here on this instance, she says, don't expose your Islam to anyone. That keep it a secret. Only you know and I will know about this Islam. Also, we will continue from this point inshallah tomorrow. It still continues. Also in Johannesburg we find that in Azadville, mashallah, 5 times a day the adhan is called out on the mic. Where certain areas under circumstances we can't call it on the mic. So these are exceptions. But there every masjid the adhan is called in the mic. And in Azadville there are so many Hindus. The mandir is also there. There's 2 mandirs that are there also. There's Hindu people also there. There's Christian people also there. Nobody ever objects to the adhan. The adhan is called out. They say we wake up for work with the adhan every morning. So the adhan is a blessing for these people. So the adhan is called out. But such an impact the adhan has had on their life. How many Hindu people accepted Islam? And for the entire life they kept it a secret because they feared persecution from their families. So they never ever informed their families. But at the time of Maut, just before they passed away, they wrote to their family members that we are Muslims. We have accepted Islam long ago, and we will be buried like how Muslim people are buried. So many people, they were impacted by the Quran Sharif. Many people through the adhan and various aspects of deen. How many people, Jamaat went out in the path of Allah. Somewhere ta'aleem was taking place. Somebody saw people are sleeping over there. And they come and they sit down there and all the sakin of Allah Ta'ala is descending. People that had illnesses couldn't sleep at all. They accepted Islam. So every aspect of deen has great impact. We will continue from this point inshallah tomorrow.